I'm going to be doing a live drawing every day for the first 12 days of Christmas. We are only offering this extremely limited series of 12 Giclée prints in an edition of 25. And yes, I'm sorry to say, the original drawings will not be for sale. Only the prints. If you're one of the lucky 25, you will receive an 8x10 Giclée print unframed. With this collection being so special, I'm definitely going to make COAs, certificates of authenticity, for each print, and they'll also be signed and numbered. They'll only be that limited series and that's it. Because it's first come, first serve, you will receive the number in the edition based on when you purchase. Once they're gone, they are gone, so don't wait until day 12 to buy. You'll be able to see each artwork as it's created and uploaded then to the website and social media, so make sure you check those out. I'm really looking forward to doing this throughout the next 12 days of Christmas. I hope that you all have a wonderful holiday, and I love you all. Hope to see you soon, and good luck. Ching, 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 dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. All right. I'm here to announce that Hello. How's everybody doing? I am excited for today and ready to go. I hope everybody's doing well out there. We're on day two of the first 12 days of Christmas drawings. And guess what, guys? We have sold 5 slots already out of the 25. Once they're gone, they are gone. So just a heads up, $99 gets you all 12 prints of the originals that I'm about to do for you guys today. So really excited about that. Congratulations to those of you who have jumped on it right away, and we'll get some early numbers on there. But there are 25 slots, and once they're gone, they are gone. Today is the Grinch. So I've been looking at different things, thinking about how I might do my own rendition of the Grinch, and I'm really excited about that. Oh, one quick little deal here. If you'd like to see what it looks like on the website, let's see if it pops up. There we go. You can see this is what it looks like. We've got slot 1 filled. It gives all the information. This is at joeeverson.com, Christmas, just /Christmas. joeeverson.com /Christmas. Gets you to this page, and that's where you can buy now, and you'll get every one of those slots. You can see we got Santa done yesterday. Grinch will be updated today at some point as well, and that will be available for you. But I wanted you guys to be able to see it's pretty simple how to do it, and that's how you do it. I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but I want to make sure everybody understands what it is I'm doing, and I think everybody's kind of getting the idea faster and faster. I had one guy ask today, he's like, which picture do I want? And he was thinking about buying one for $99. He didn't even realize it's all 12. So really excited about that, and I hope everybody has a good time with it. All right, on to drawing today. I'm going to get out my pencils, and I've got my reference photos booting up here. My iPad was being a little funky today, so I apologize. There'll just be a slight delay there, but it's booting up now. And I've got my sharpener. And now I just need my pencil. There it is. And we'll get started with day number 2. Day number 2. We are over on everything here. Yes, we're on all the good stuff. Let's see. Double checking the messages over on Facebook. Yes. Good question. Thank you, Daniel. Yep, I've got a different Grinch. Some people have seen some of my other Grinches that I have done in the past. I've got something a little bit different today. I was in the midst of getting it. I actually really like this look of him. Let's see. Make sure you say hello when you stop by. There we go. Wow, this lead is really loose. Let's get a new stick of lead. So it's 4B. It's a lot thicker, by the way. This pencil that I love to use here. Actually, this is the Art Alternatives. I've showed some people this. That might be why it was loose. I do have lead. See how thick the lead actually is on this one? It's pretty cool because it just takes a lot of the fuss away from the sharpening and getting all the wood around it sharp. You just use one of these and you just go to town like so. A little ASMR or whatever for you there of sharpening. And that's one of my most favorite newfound tools right there. Love it. All right, we are now getting our reference image downloaded here. Got a couple of them. Man, it is not happy today. I wonder why. Huh. That's interesting. Getting some more messages here. Let's pop this up. All right. Oh, and if you'd like to see as well, this is I just posted this. This was Santa from yesterday. For those of you who are new, I just posted that to my Instagram, and I'm going to keep up with all of that. Don't forget to check me out over there as well. And yeah, today, day number 2. Let's see if I can get this going. I don't know why it's being a little bit. There we go. There we go. All right, we got it. I'll drop it in to this page. Insert photo, boom. We got it. This is a pretty funny moment here. So this is the size of an 8x10. I like to give myself a little bit of border. So just to make sure, I'm going to lightly pencil in my spot here. You know, give myself some marks of where the corners are. This is 4B lead, which is very soft. It'll come off pretty lightly, pretty easily rather. When you erase, it also makes a fairly dark mark, but it's only because it's very chalky, it's soft. It lets go. See, there's an old school one right there. But we're doing one a little bit different today. Ooh, Valor Queen driving right now. Please be careful. Oh my gosh. Don't want any accidents. I'm going to go ahead and move the book a little bit. It was sliding around a lot. That's much better. There we go. Everybody see okay? One last thing, I'm going to check to make sure that it's streaming okay on Instagram for everybody over there, and then we are good to draw. So give me 3 more seconds here, and we'll get going. I have to switch over to this account. There we go. And double check. And yes, we are live over there as well. Sweet. It's a little bit different experience over on Instagram. I still have the main page on there. I center it for everybody else on YouTube and Twitch and all of those areas so that they can see. But if you're looking for a more full experience, come visit me over on YouTube or Twitch especially. That's a really good spot. You can be part of the community and everything. Okay, here we go. So I'm feeling out the basic shapes here and basic composition. I want to make sure I place things within my range, well within my range. So here we go. We'll watch him kind of take shape. Got a basic shape here with a basic shape there, here. Yeah, I don't mind wherever that goes, and fill the border here and basic shape going that way. Yeah, this is our focal point. Now I'm going to start bringing it in a little bit and keep with those basic shapes still, but in a little bit different way. Yes, and by the way, yes, be careful driving out there. I'll try to keep up with any comments on Instagram. The other ones should show up. on the chat box there as it grows, so good luck over there to everybody who wants to say hello. It helps me when I multi-stream to be able to have everything in one location. And I'm getting close. Jay Stocking 21, holy cow, that's amazing. That's on Instagram on the other post. Joe Exotic, what's up? How are you? We're on day 2. What's that over on? Oh, you're on Twitch. This is day 2 drawing of Christmas, 12 days of Christmas drawings by me, yours truly. Oh man, what are you doing on Woodruff Road at lunch hour? That sounds like a horrible idea. I've got Dakota in here, and he's sleeping really well right now, just kind of chilling. He's got his bone. He's pretty satisfied. But if Everett shows up in the studio, he may go a little bit crazy. He loves him a lot, and he loves people. He loves to bark at them for a while, and then becomes their best friend. So anyway, if I happen to mute the channel for a little bit, that might be why. Hey, Christine Roberts, how are you? Welcome. Yep, I figured I'd probably catch you on lunch break. I'm not even lying to you, Joe Exotic. I thought, hey, I'll do this so some of those folks going on lunch can catch this, at least the beginning of it. This is a fairly quick piece as well. Hey, if you got to stop on Woodruff Road, you got to stop on Woodruff Road. I understand. It just makes good conversation about how crazy Woodruff Road can get. There we go. I love that. Now it's so sharp. Look at that. Beautiful. Yes, good. And Christine, thanks for stopping by, saying hello. I'm on day 2 of my Christmas drawings, and we have sold 5 slots, by the way. I didn't know if you heard that, Valor Queen. She helps me moderate at times when she's available, and I appreciate that, along with my brother sometimes, Everseen, on Twitch. When it gets really crazy, it can get really crazy, let me tell you. All right, are we happy with this? I have an art class I'm teaching. Well, it'll be a personal lesson today, and I'm excited about that as well. Got some fun things planned for that. So I am just busy over here. Whew. Busy. Doing all that. We got commissions, and now the obviously the drawings, but also all these commission pieces I got to finish up. Working on 4 Beatles. Not like, obviously, the 4 Beatles, I should say. Now I'm getting kind of detailed. I need to be careful. I want to make sure that I'm still getting the right shapes in and that they're proportionately correct. So I may have moved too quickly, but we will see. I kind of erase each layer as I go. It's looking about right. Maybe I got lucky here. Ooh, what did we get? We got a new like. Ruth Ann Everson, thanks for liking the stream today. That's fun. Awesome. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, here we go. Glad you could join us, Joe. Yep, lunch break. Traffic is insane, I bet. I went to Hobby Lobby to get a few supplies today, and it was nuts. What kind of art class are you teaching, Joe? I am actually doing a class. It's up to, okay, so the student that I had who is now going to be here again, we did everything from oil to acrylic, things like that. I think we did basic drawing, and at the end of kind of the semester, if you will, we ended with a larger piece that he took. He got to take home with him. Obviously, he did it, but it was guided by me, yours truly, and it was perfect. So, in other words, we kind of went over some basics. We built upon those basics, and then created kind of a bigger piece by the end. And he got to pick a subject matter that he really wanted to do, and then I just guided him through the process like I would do, if it were me, kind of a thing. And but it was still all his work, and kind of just taught him my tips and tricks, sure, and also some things that are just true, and useful as artists, tend to want to learn all the different tricks of the trade, sure, and then there are some things that are just work, and getting your skills honed in. So this time, all that to say, this time the class is going to be much like what I'm doing now, where we'll probably do, by the way, a little sneak peek, there was yesterday, we'll probably do something like this actually, where I'll go through basic drawing, basic shapes, how to find things quickly, locations of the eyes, the mouth, the nose, and feel comfortable about that, and then go into color theory and all that. That sounds really complex. It's very simple of a process. It's just about a little bit of work and my guidance with them. So it could be, the fun part about that is it could be any subject matter. Any subject matter. Ooh, we got another like. Mora Joy has liked the stream. Thank you for stopping by, Mora Joy. We're having a good time here. Let's see, we've got a couple people who stopped by on Instagram as well. Cameron TM and Loretta Marie stopped over there. Thank you. We've got a couple of viewers over on Periscope checking that. Thanks for stopping by, guys. And we're just having fun. This is day 2 of our Christmas drawing. Let's see. Ruth Dan said hi again. Valor Queen. Apparently everyone needs gas at Costco as well. Yeah, no kidding. Yep, the, week before Christmas week, basically. Maybe it's 2, but you know what I mean. Where are the likes coming from? Facebook. Yep, that's where the likes are coming from. And it's pretty cool because it does at least update us on the like sound, which means Twitch has been working with other groups like Facebook and YouTube. I think, well, YouTube wouldn't have the same, but they're trying to pull together everybody into that multi-stream. So there we go. We got another like. John Rundle has liked the stream. How's it going, John? I know John is a proud owner of a Grinch piece. And congratulations. Here is today's, which is going to be a little different than the other. But yeah, that's where the likes are coming from. Valor Queen. I really like that they did that because it makes it easy on me too to see all the conversation. I almost can get everybody all in one group so everyone who looks at the screen can see what everyone else is saying without having to be only on Twitch, for instance. There we go. We're just in the penciling stage here, moving right along. I'm liking where everything is falling. It looks very much like the Grinch, and that's good. I want to capture that smug kind of look, and it just reminds me of that moment right before he realizes everything, right? I could turn this into a little lesson. We don't need to do that, but I could hear my dad doing that for just about every movie we ever watched, and I'm actually quite grateful he did that. He taught me how to think, and that is huge. We'll just readjust some of these things here a little bit. Christmas still came. It came without, I don't know, I don't remember it all, like boxes and packages and bows and bags. It came without, you know, it's that part. And we'll just do one like that. There we go. And boop. There we go. Now we've sold 5 so far. I am so ecstatic. That is really great. We're doing wonderful. And congratulations to everybody who has plugged in. I'm Unkitty Cat Meow. Wow. Thanks for stopping by. Valor Queen. Yeah, no problem. Get the gas and we'll see you in a little bit. Superman of Steel, thanks for stopping by. Can always count on you to keep things fresh and all of us on our toes. I'm going to also double check the size here in a second. Ooh. Had something stuck in the sharpener there. There we go. That's better. All right, let's see. Let's move on to this section. Ooh, we're very sharp there. All right, let's finish up the arm. Now, I don't mind if this goes off the page. That's not important. Let's just bring that arm in. Boom. And off the page there. That'll get cut down. And we'll ink that like that. Oh, my phone's going off. Let's see. Boom. I love it. Well, I've got someone warning me that my screen, my title hasn't changed. I know I changed it in right before I streamed, but let me check over on Twitch because sometimes it doesn't like to change. Let's see what it says. Fix that, and then we'll go on to the inking stage. Oh, welcome back, Valor Queen. Go here. Oops. Go to my channel. It is changed. The 12 days of Christmas drawings. Why does Star Wars Squadrons keep coming up? I keep getting rid of that, and it does not. That must be the part he's talking about. Let's see. Whoops, mute that. You know what it is? It won't let me get rid of that category. There. Let's see if that did it. It does it from here, but it won't let me from the live screen. At least I couldn't do it before. All right, we're back at it. Thanks for that heads up, Ever Singing. Thank you. All right, bring this in. There's that shoulder. All right, I like it. There's our pencil. Anything else we're missing? We'll go into the inking stage. Ooh, I have an updated video that I'm going to show everybody here in a second. Cindy, hello, hello. And thanks for liking the stream. Very awesome, I appreciate it. Familiar. Let's see. That's pretty funny. Let's get a new, can I do it? Let's see. I'm not going to be able to this time. I'll update it next time, but I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick intermission while I get my inks ready for those of you who are still wondering about the Christmas concept. So I'll see you in about 1 minute. I'm going to be doing a live drawing every day for the first 12 days of Christmas. We are only offering this extremely limited series of 12 Giclée prints in an edition of 25. And yes, I'm sorry to say, the original drawings will not be for sale. Only the prints. If you're one of the lucky 25, you will receive an 8x10 Giclée print unframed. With this collection being so special, I'm definitely going to make COAs, certificates of authenticity, for each print, and they'll also be signed and numbered. They'll only be that limited series, and that's it. Because it's first come, first serve, you will receive the number in the edition based on when you purchase. Once they're gone, they are gone, so don't wait until day 12 to buy. You'll be able to see each artwork as it's created and uploaded then to the website and social media, so make sure you check those out. I'm really looking forward to doing this throughout the next 12 days of Christmas. I hope that you all have a wonderful holiday, and I love you all. Hope to see you soon, and good luck. Ching, 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 dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. All right. I'm here to announce that All right, and we're back. If you have any questions about anything, you can ask, but definitely check out. I'll type it in for everybody to see here. Let's make sure. joeeverson.com/Christmas. If you are interested in participating in collecting, there's a link for you. It'll work for all the Twitch people out there, and then I'll probably do one for Facebook and everyone else very soon. All right, let's move on to inking. Oh, we got another like, and I missed a like too, and I apologize. We got a like from someone before that. Miranda, how are you? Miranda, thanks for liking the stream. We're having a lot of fun here. I am anyway. I hope everyone else is. I'm working on my 12 days of Christmas, and we obviously just had our video. I hope you caught that. But if not, check out the link that I just sent, joeeverson.com/Christmas. My favorite ink pen right here. Let's use it. Let's go to town. And we'll ink it, and then we'll erase the pencil. I love it because it gives me all those different layers and levels of sharpness and thickness, and that's very, very powerful to create some dynamic, some change up. If I only use the microns, it's all the same size. And so having a brush just gives it that really artsy, loose feel that I'm going for sometimes, and then I can really tighten up. You know, I can break up the line. I can bolden a line by pushing hard like this, or just really thin to thick like that. It's a beautiful, beautiful concept, and I love it. I think when it comes to inking, it's one of the more powerful tools. It's also very elusive and very difficult to feel comfortable with it for a little bit, but eventually you get used to it. For instance, floating. You have to float your hand. I use my pinky as a support, but with a pencil, you're going to feel instant pressure back when you hit the page. And with the brush, you don't even know you're touching the page almost. You know, you don't feel anything. So you have to get used to that. There we go. Tara Carlo liked your photo over on Instagram. Thank you for the Santa that we did yesterday. There we go. If I seem a little quieter, it's because I'm focusing very intently on this part. It's fun, but it's also a little nerve-wracking sometimes because of the permanence of what I'm doing. It's not nerve-wracking, it's just a very focused moment. Believe it or not, when I get back to whether it's watercolor or inks, it's a lot less focused and intense. There we go. Kind of got some of the outline done there. You know what I forgot to do was check the size. Bring that around and tighter. There we go. Coming right along. I do like to add in sometimes another thinner line and use another ink pen, but this has been, and sometimes I choose to do things differently, but this has really been my new favorite way of inking, and it's taken a little bit to find it, you know, throughout Inktober especially. I really wasn't sure because I don't do inks in particular professionally or anything, or hadn't, and I found my way to liking this brush. Joanne Nepp 77 liked your photo. Thank you. That's over on Instagram. Look at those eyebrows. Those are some crazy eyebrows. There we go. Curtis 1360, thank you. Over on Instagram. Let's see who else. Ray Crown, thanks for joining. PTW Cover joined, thanks for joining. Look at these crazy awesome eyes right here. Only Dr. Seuss could get away with some of these types of stories, right? And the way he tells them, beautiful. There we go, got that in. Yeah. Boom. That's good, that's good. I like that. All the way through here. Like that. There we go. Beautiful. Now I'm going, oh, we got the nose. Let's not forget the nose. Perfect. Perfect. Airborne Knight 724. Liked your reel. Oh, cool. Haha. Something I finally gave in to doing as well. Hey, Stephanie Hopper. I like your shows. Thank you so much. That's over on YouTube. I just now saw that. Sorry, it took me a second. I appreciate it. I'm assuming when I go sing and paint, especially, that would probably be what she is referring to primarily. A little sponsored by Burger King. Don't worry, it's just water. I appreciate that, Stephanie. I like the spelling to your name. I hope I said it right. But Stephanie with an I. Over on YouTube. All right, so we're going to erase all the pencil marks now. Get ready for color. I use a kneaded eraser, by the way. Kneaded eraser. Spelled with a K, I believe. KN, just like your knee. If you ever wanted to use one, it's very malleable. Malleable. Can't talk. And this allows for you to make different shapes, so you can get to different sections of the piece. You know, I could make a really sharp kind of shape if I really need to get in somewhere, and be careful not to erase other parts. It's also soft on the page. That's probably one of the main reasons why I like it personally. It doesn't damage your page like other aggressive erasers can be. Let's see. Ooh, I see I missed a spot there. Joe Exotic. Yes, it is inked. What you're seeing left behind is from that, I'll show you again. From that Pentel Made in Japan ink pen, which I now see I need to use for just a few little spots. There we go. This could be thicker as well. Any other areas? I like most of the other, what do they call it? In even cartooning, they call it shorthand, or even professional watercolor artists will say that. Shorthand, not meaning like the old school technique of, ooh, interesting. That black ink wants to move around. Got to let it dry. I can make sure all that's fixed. That needs to dry though. Oh, look at that. We're just pulling up the ink now. Got to be careful. You know, the ability to make everything yours by how you sign things and write, and your little other marks that you make during the process of inking something is or penciling something maybe, is kind of what I'm referring to there. Let's see, Morgan. Oh, Morgana. I'm so sorry. Morgana Makes. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yes. How are you? We're on day 2. And good timing. I am about to do the coloring. And I'm letting this layer dry a little bit because the ink wanted to smudge a little bit. So I'm going to let that get finished up drying. And then we're going to put some color on it. I hope your day is going well. Is it Wednesday already? So exciting. Got my class in about an hour, and we will move on. Okay. Now I'm going to move into the realm of watercolor, I believe. Now, one thing I might want to do... Do I need to play around with the gouache? Probably just a little bit. I was going to go pure marker on it, but since I am dealing with a little smudge issue that was unexpected, I'm going to get some water and get my palette ready for the rest. Awesome, Morgana. I'll have to check by and see how it goes. Check out your stream. I'm gonna go ahead and get some water and get the palette ready. It'll be 1 minute. Here's our intermission on what's going on right now. Morgana, good timing. You can check this out and tell me what you think. I'm going to be doing a live drawing every day for the first 12 days of Christmas. We are only offering this extremely limited series of 12 Giclée prints in an edition of 25. And yes, I'm sorry to say, the original drawings will not be for sale. Only the prints. If you're one of the lucky 25, you will receive an 8x10 Giclée print unframed. With this collection being so special, I'm definitely going to make COAs, certificates of authenticity, for each print, and they'll also be signed and numbered. They'll only be that limited series and that's it. Because it's first come, first serve, you will receive the number in the edition based on when you purchase. Once they're gone, they are gone, so don't wait until day 12 to buy. You'll be able to see each artwork as it's created and uploaded then to the website and social media, so make sure you check those out. I'm really looking forward to doing this throughout the next 12 days of Christmas. I hope that you all have a wonderful holiday, and I love you all. Hope to see you soon, and good luck. Ching, 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 dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. All right. I'm here to announce that I'm going to be doing... All right, I'm back. We've got our clean water, and I am now putting up my palette. So that is something I want to pay attention to. It's not any kind of problem or anything, but it could have been a much bigger problem with the inking stage. So you got to be careful. This slight smudging here and everything is when the ink's still wet. If I go in there with an eraser or rub really hard, it'll go right through. So thanks. I'm glad you like the ornaments. I was gonna go with it today and forgot I left them in my little watch box out there. So all right, I think I can now go in and do a little bit of erasing where it'll clean it up. There we go. Good. Okay. Now I'm going to grab some green pale. That's what it's called on here. Put that out on the page. And we'll get some lemon yellow. Ooh, these are really kind of crusty, honestly. A little bit of that on the page. Watch for the dripping. And then we get some crimson and a little bit of white, I think. And I think we'll be good to go. Which I always forget I don't have the white in here. Or do I? There it is. Perfect. And then we'll get this colored. Oh, I'll probably grab some. Well, I could make my orange. I like the vibrancy of the orange here. Okay, I'm gonna treat it just like a little bit of watercolor here. I'm gonna take my favorite brush. Once again, it's bamboo, really light, cheap, like, I don't know, it's probably like $2, maybe $5 for the brush. Pretty simple. And we just kind of go to town. So I'm going to put a little bit of this on first. Let's see. Let's go with, I want to give just a little bit of that frosty blue backdrop. And so I'm just mixing it right on the palette here. Super light. Usually I do my warm colors first, but this one's very, very simple in its color. And so I'm just going to go with a slightly blue frosty blue kind of backdrop here. I do want to stay away from the white, but the red won't matter as much. I want to keep the white really clean right there. Yeah, just a little bit of expression to it. Go a little bit stronger here. Oh, hit the white a little bit. That's okay. Just use your finger. In here, I don't mind if it hits a little bit, or even in here. Oh, this is fine. This gives us something to kind of bounce off of, if you will. I don't know if that makes sense, but if there's no contrast, it can be kind of a boring, a little too boring, a little too simple. Sometimes simple is just fine. But in this case, I want to really accentuate the other colors. So I'm giving it something to, like I say, bounce off of. Gives it a springboard of color, if you will. And then I'll just take a wet brush and fade some of the edges, not all. Just like that. Take off a little bit there. Boom. There's the first layer of color down. Might seem simple, and it is, but it will actually help everything pop a lot, and that's what we're looking for. All right, we're letting that dry. I'm not going to use the blow dryer because I want the poor doggy there to keep sleeping well. So I will just kind of cheat a little bit and come back in. I also don't want to put color down, it'll bleed a lot. So we're letting it dry a little bit here. I could use my paper towels. Dry! There we go. Looking here, thinking about what we're going to do. The red could probably go in pretty soon too. But I want this to dry. If I just hit it with red, it'll bleed over. And in this one, I want to keep it fairly clean. I could do the yellow. Let's do the yellow. All right, so clean the brush. I still want it to be, it's basically watercolor. I'm just going to go really thin. Really thin. Blend it on the brush here. And just drop it in. I need a paper towel before I do that. I was watching another artist friend of mine last night live. His name is Tony Moy. A little shout out to him. He's a great artist. We were joking around about watercolor and gouache, and I would have never have gotten those jokes if it hadn't have been for my recent discovery of gouache. Like, I always knew it existed. I knew what people said about it, but personal discovery of gouache is more like what I'm talking about, just in its uses and the jokes about it, and how artists throw it around and describe it is really funny to me now, and I totally get it. I'm going to just barely dab the red for a little warm spot in the, there we go. I'm going to have to move to the other brush. Two small details, so we're going to go to this guy. It's a little bit sharper. Oops, we're losing right here. Once it's wet and cleaned up, a little bit more of a point. We got really, really orange there. I gotta be careful. There we go. Add a little depth to the eyes. The screen looks a little dark to me. How are you guys experiencing a good? Does it seem good for you? There we go. That helped while we were letting everything else dry. We got that in. Ooh, River Bottom Nightmare. Oh, I missed the rest of the comment. Oh, missed the question. The quality of the color and everything, does it look okay? The screen looks slightly dark to me, but I also want you to be able to see the details. Oh, Ryan has joined. What's up, man? That's over on Instagram. Good friend of mine. All right, let's use the yellow. Mix it with the green. Let's start hitting this with some green. Let's go to town. Now, just like last time, we'll move from this probably right into the alcohol markers. I'll add a little more yellow where I think there'll be like highlight spots. And then I'll go slightly more, well, true green. You can add a little bit of a blue even. Colors look fine. That's fine then. I think I'll leave it. I won't change it. I think it's on the settings that I left it for Santa, and it's kind of like a sweet spot we had found. So see how under here I'm creating a little bit darker strokes. And that's just layer one. There we go. He is down for the count. Get back into the green. Let's do the hands. Everything should be nice and dry. I actually don't mind if I don't follow the lines perfectly. I like it. It's another rebellious form of beauty as an artist to make those decisions. I kind of joke, but it's true. I mean, I think that's where we get our stereotypes from. And it could be misunderstood, I think, sometimes, that an artist is just, rebellious for the sake of being rebellious. It's more about finding out what are the rules and how can I break them. My own way. Make something look a certain way. All right, we're mixing in some red. I do want that orange vermilion mixed in, I think it's called. Let's see. Yeah. It's a really nice bright orange, and it gives a little pop to the reds. Uh-oh, Dakota's up. Oh, good. You made it home safely. Awesome. Not yet, buddy. You just go lay down. All right, it's going to really pop here. You're the most non-rebellious artist you'll meet. Yep, I hear ya. There was a lot of like talk about that with the Russian painters, and I'm sure other painters as well that came out that I'm trying to remember where I read or I'm pretty sure it was a video. Maybe Proco Art on YouTube, and they talk about how you can get the rules down so well, and they do it really well in Russia in these art schools to where they've got it down. I mean, you can get the most beautiful oil paintings from them, from these artists that are coming out of these schools. But they're also kind of like, where's their voice in the art? Like, how are they, anything different? A lot of the artists will say that to you. They'll be like, yeah, I can paint an extremely realistic, even impressionistic piece and have it done, and people will be impressed with my skill, but they won't know me from any other student in the class. And I think that's the part that's hard to teach. And I think singing and painting for me, although that is it for me, it's also, that has so much more to do with me showing my personality and who I am. I have these video moments, if you will, of me doing something different, yes, and it captures people's attention, but it also gives them some time to see what it is I'm doing and why, and all those things are also like foreground elements to who I am. And that's a really cool blessing that I've been able to have. A lot of artists haven't had that opportunity to have that kind of voice. Who made the rules exactly? Isn't art supposed to be an expression of how you see things? It is, and I think that's really good. Some people take that all the way to the point of, why would you ever mess with any rules then? And that's also a good point. I'm not against anyone who believes that necessarily, but personally, I think the best artists learn the rules, so to speak. They learn what people have done before, enough so that they can break them and know how to break them, when to break them, why. And that's true. That's where you start getting your voice heard. There we go. I like this. Now we've got our light colors of green and red in there. One more section in the eyes. I want to make sure this was dry first. I think it's dry enough. We'll find out. Then we'll reinforce the painting with some more ink and be done with day 2. There we go. Yeah, definitely could use some more ink brushwork just to make it more mine. It looks really good. And I love it, but I think it needs more expression in it. So I'm going to do that here in a second. Let's let this layer dry. Oh, thank you so much, Joe Exotic. Very cool. Did you stick around throughout your lunch break? Grab this back here. Put this away. This away. We're going to go ahead and blow dry this. As long as it stays plugged in. I'm going to turn down the audio so it doesn't hit too hard. Hello, Gloria Barbara Everson. How are you? Mom. You don't have class till 1:30 because my 6th period teacher is absent today. Okay. All right. I'm going to mute because this is going to be loud. I'm going to dry this off and then we're going to ink it. I'm going to be doing a live drawing every day for the first 12 days of Christmas. We are only offering this extremely limited series of 12 Giclée prints in an edition of 25. And yes, I'm sorry to say, the original drawings will not be for sale. Only the prints. If you're one of the lucky 25, you will receive an 8x10 Giclée print unframed. With this collection being so special, I'm definitely going to make COAs, certificates of authenticity, for each print, and they'll also be signed and numbered. They'll only be that limited series and that's it. Because it's first come, first serve, you will receive the number in the edition based on when you purchase. Once they're gone, they are gone, so don't wait until day 12 to buy. You'll be able to see each artwork as it's created and uploaded then to the website and social media, so make sure you check those out. I'm really looking forward to doing this throughout the next 12 days of Christmas. I hope that you all have a wonderful holiday, and I love you all. Hope to see you soon, and good luck. Ching, 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 dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. All right. I'm here to announce that... All right. Hey, thanks for sticking around then, Joe. I'm glad you got to go through all that. Joe Exotic. Very cool. All right, so now I'm going to go back into the alcohol pens, mark it a little bit with that in some areas that I want to really bring out, and then we will finish with a few brush strokes, and we are done with the other day 2. So I'm just going to come in and clean up and enhance a little bit right on top of this. Maybe imply a little bit of shadow and a little bit of marker. There we go. This is where my voice is coming through a little bit more as well. Careful. Looks like we're still good on the back page. That's good. There we go. I like that. Let's add a little bit in here. Yeah, that looks cool. I like that. Maybe, I don't like, maybe just a little bit here. Yeah, there we go. Take my finger and kind of do that. that's probably outside of the range of the whole piece anyway. There. All right, we'll leave that alone for a little bit. Let's get into this green and apply some areas. I'll go into this. There we go. Give a little edge to it. I don't think it's very rare. Horse creates his work, and I appreciate it. That's so cool. Thank you. It is coming alive. John Garrison has liked the stream. Thanks, John. Thanks for stopping by for a little live drawing and inking session right now. I'm actually in the midst of using some alcohol pens. They have a nice way of blending in with the gouache and still giving me the look I'm looking for. There we go. That's pretty much, that's really close right there to what I'm happy with as far as color. There we go. And then we'll finish off with my favorite brush again and just re-accentuate everything. And I think we've got what we've been looking for. Like I said, I'll probably do a little bit of that other ink work. That needs some yellow in it, for sure. So I was watching the Jason Bourne series. Anybody remember that? Oh, we got another like. Ah, well, thank you, Gloria. Oh, let's see. Did you say wash or gouache? No, I understand. Yeah, it's a different spelling too. Gouache. Yes, actual gouache. The very difficult and sometimes elusive but powerful, I think, painting medium of gouache that I think's forgotten these days, if I'm honest. And I am having a ball using it. I used it on my Santa yesterday. Look at that. I mean, it gives that really nice Norman Rockwell look, which was what obviously I was going for. That's what that's inspired by. You know, a little bit looser in my form, but still. Just coming back in now that that gouache has covered some of the line work and making sure everybody can see that this is an ink, nice bold lines where I want them to be. not everywhere, but I love this brush tip. It allows me to move in and out of each beginning and ending of each stroke how I want to. I can thin it out by letting go a little bit, or I can thicken, obviously, by applying more pressure. There we go. Let's just get a little yellow. We've got some yellow in here. I'm just going to strengthen some of these edges a little bit. There we go. Oh yeah. Let's see. Old enough to remember that the 80s Jason Bourne TV miniseries with the king of the 80s TV miniseries, Richard Chamberlain. No way. Haha, that's awesome. Very cool. The stories, which I will admit I have not read fully, were very, very cool as books. And of course, I think, what is it? You'll have to correct me, John, and everything, but a lot of the the video games series, I think Rainbow Six and some others have been pulled from the same author. I don't know if it's the exact same thing, but really cool. It's also really nice to watch the work in progress that you can purchase. Yeah, exactly. By the way, here I'll give everybody a quick look. Here is what it'll look like on the website. You just go to joeeverson.com/Christmas, and you can see we're on day 2 of the drawing, of 12 days of drawing. And on day 2, you'll see that slot get filled. You get all 12 prints, G-Clay prints, professionally done right here. I've got my own atelier, and we make sure it all looks how it should. All of them are 8x10s and are available here. So I'll put the link in on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and Twitch, and you can get over there and purchase. We've sold, I think, 5 slots so far. Well, I know 5. I don't know if there's more, but there's only 25 slots available. So just a quick heads up, that is it. You get all 12. They make great gifts and whatnot. I can imagine a couple people already have said that that's what they'd like to use some of them for, and some people like to collect. They will be numbered and signed in pencil by me in the margins, so you know you've got 1 of 25, or at this point 6 of 25 of each piece. So it's a fun thing. I love Inktober, and it has the same feel, so we're really going for that. What? Just received a scam calling saying my social security had been suspended due to suspicious activity. Yep, it's that time of year too, where the scam artists really do show up quite heavily. So watch out. Yep. You know what? People can be, sadly, I'm pointing at myself as well, can be quite dumb. So watch out, everybody. There's always something going on out there. All right, a few smaller hits with this, and we're going to call it done. This is where a little bit more of my voice gets to play in again. I like to leave lots of little hints of shadows and, line work here and there. I think it makes it fun to look at. The color is already nice and strong, which is beautiful, but this just adds another dimension of line. It dances on the page. It gives you something else to intrigue yourself with. to entertain yourself, if you will. And I think the uniqueness comes alive a little bit more because every artist has their own artist scribble, their own unique way of moving across the page. And that's what will make this one mine even more. There we go. That's looking good. Let's check the number can't be suspended or changed like ever. Yeah, no kidding. That's just absolutely crazy that anyone would try to do that. I don't know what people are thinking sometimes. But it must work to some degree. I know for a little while there was a huge thing about, this was a couple Christmases ago, where there was like a mass movement of people coming up from Florida, not just, just in general. I'm talking about specifically of con artists who had decided to bring their stuff upward, anywhere. Anyway, to bring the up. I'm in South Carolina, so anywhere pretty much is north for them. But anyway, they were bringing up. All these people are coming up, and their line had a lot to do with, please help me, my medication runs out soon. And it made it kind of tricky because you're really watching out for people and being careful, obviously, of wanting to be helpful. And I don't want to kill that spirit of things in any way. But you have to be careful because there are people who are willing to prey on that aspect of you, and that's sad because there are other people like I saw today, the Salvation Army with the Red Kettle. You know where that money's going, and I've been a part of some things like that it's really cool to see what that can do, and just simple things like giving back. And now you got people that want to kind of play with you a little bit, and it makes it hard to trust, who can you trust and that kind of thing. So anyway, I don't want to dive into that any deeper. I didn't mean to go too deep with that, but it is weird. There are a lot of people with some pretty crazy ideas out there and want to basically prey on the weak, and even the forgiving spirit of a lot of people. They'll go after it, and don't let that discourage you if you do get taken advantage of, if you will. Be careful, yes, but also don't let it keep you from thinking about the folks that do need help, and there's so many ways that we can, and that's not pointing at Valor Queen, by the way. That could have come across that way. This is your social security number that they're trying to scam you out of. So, but you just reminded me of that because I saw the Red Kettle Salvation Army outside of Hobby Lobby today, and just reminded me of how they're struggling a lot these days because of COVID and all the things going on, and it's sad, those things. So don't let that keep you from keeping things. Supporting organizations that what's happening with the money. That's very key, I think. And there'll be those other situations that pop up. John, just what FYI, Robert Ludlum passed away in 2001, but many authors have continued. Oh, got you. Yes. Later books above the title. He also created the Covert One series. Okay. Yeah, I knew. Sorry about that. I was getting that wrong. Some of the storylines since then, maybe you can fill me in, or I got to research it. But I know that they made some books or video games based off of some of the books. that are possibly in his name since then. I would assume. I could be wrong once again, but I could have swore some of the later books, or more current, have had some games based off of them, stuff like that, and it's really, really cool. Really cool. All right, anyway, we went on a way big rabbit trail. I do apologize. I do that all the time. I even have, I should have just gone to this screen. Check this out. We go to the, where is it? Simple screen? Yeah, I go to this screen when I have my art talks here. So I can really focus in and just hammer out all the things I want to talk about. Yeah, rabbit trails can be quite interesting at times. So you never know. You even get a little live look into the studio, just a little touch. You can see I obviously, I'll go this way, experiment with some music. And this is the camera. It's all backwards when I'm looking this way. The camera that I use that zooms in on here, I use it for a lot of photography and video editing that I do as well. And it's a lot of fun. So yes, I'm wearing a suit jacket. This suit jacket's very special to me. It's one of two so far that have signatures on the inside of the jacket. Let's see. I don't know if you can see any. Might have to take it off. But there are signatures, I promise. Here, I'll show you. And these signatures... Wow, someone's peeling out. I don't know if you can hear that. There you go. There's one on this one that I just started. I don't know if you can read it. There's a couple actually. There you go. And then there's another one over here. Some of the God bless, there's a few things on there that are a little bit just for me, but they're from our heroes, my heroes, and our nation's heroes, who I just wanted to honor. I would have a lot of folks after we do like a veterans event, for instance, and I'd have a lot of folks who would afterward maybe come up and want to talk, chat about the art or how cool, how fun it was, and maybe even ask for a signature or something like that. And to me at the time, I was like, man, this just doesn't seem right. Like, they're the ones who are the heroes, and I don't. Like, I have my little spotlight and my time to respect, whether it's when I'm singing the national anthem or whatever it is, to be respectful and do my thing in my segmented time. And then even afterward, mingle and continue to sell, because that's what I do for a living. But in these specific events where you have these war heroes who have honestly faced far greater things than I ever have, and I respect them on a much higher level, I wanted to kind of throw the show back their way. So I turned my jacket inside out at one of these events, and I went around, I was asking them for signatures. I say, can you sign right on the coat? Just sign right on it. And I have that jacket inside. It's a very special jacket. And anyway, I had everybody sign those with silver Sharpie and collected that. And I've got my second coat started as well. And I hope to fill this one up too. But just a little way of me saying, now I have with me, because I'll perform in this jacket, I've got like little bits of paint. The other one has paint all over it now, but it reminds me of why I'm doing what I do, and how I can have a good effect on a lot of people out there, in a good way, and not just do it purely selfishly. Although, I have to do what I do and make the money that I do so I can take care of my family and others that are relying on it. There are ways to honor people, I think, that deserve it. Can you repost the Tim Allen Santa? Yeah, I think that'll be fun. We'll see if I end up doing it again. I've done it the past 2 years, and it's a lot of fun, and I like it. I don't want it to become a bore to anybody if they've seen it, but you can check it out on YouTube anytime you want to. You can, speaking of YouTube, Jacob says, yo, what's up, Jacob? Thanks for stopping by the channel. But you can definitely go check it out on YouTube. You just go to Joe Everson Art, and in the search bar, you could even type in Tim Allen Santa Claus, or singing painter, sings and paint Christmas, something like that. Very, very cool. All right, I'm going to finish up with a few more. There we go. Just a few more spots where I feel like I would like to add in a little bit more drama. And I think I'm going to call it. Haha, bad choice of words. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I like this. Let's see. There we go. And let's bring this in. And this in too. There we go. I think I keep saying it, and then I see something else I just want to kind of touch, and there might be more of that. But I think that's it right there. Let's see. Any other questions you guys have? Let me know right now. We're going to close it up, and I'm going to get ready for my art class, my art lesson I'm going to have here soon. Let's see, Jacob. I forgot to ask you, do you sing the national anthem for the Pittsburgh Steelers? I actually have not sung for the Pittsburgh yet. I actually was asked by someone who of influence. I'll just leave it there for now because I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. Anyway, if I'd be willing to do a couple of teams, and he was high enough up that he had some sway with the Steelers and Buffalo Bills and also the Super Bowl. And so my heart was like stopped for a little while when we were having some conversation about that. He happens to be good friends with the commissioner and all of that. Anyway, I didn't mean that to become a brag session there. Humble brag there. I really just wanted to bring it around to say I haven't, but we've been close to, and I've done some other NFL things. I got to do the Atlanta Falcons Dallas Cowboys game. I think that was last year, maybe 2 years ago now. And we were supposed to do some more this year, but because of COVID, they're pretty hard on allowing anyone from outside, even down in the tunnel areas and all that kind of stuff, and let alone fans and everything in the stadium. So we had one set up with the Jaguars, and hopefully, I know that they still want to have it done, but they had a special event planned that we were going to be a part of with the swearing in of new citizens, which is really cool. They're the only only team in the league that does it. So anyway, I'm sad that would have happened near Thanksgiving week. And we kind of weren't able to do it, obviously, and everything. So it's kind of a sad spot, if you will, but that's okay. We're hoping that things can get leveled up again here soon, and we'll be able to rock and roll with what we do a little bit more in those situations. I know the Steelers are a great group to work with when it comes to those kinds of things. I know the coach and a lot of the coaches and staff really, really like it. So peace out, Joe. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you did. I know you've got class soon. Good luck to you. Thanks again, everyone. One more time. This is day 2. We've got the Grinch on day 2. We have something planned for each day. You can check the list. I got to put up a picture of that. Dang it. I'll do that next time. We got to put up a list. I'll do that for sure so you can see which one I'm actually working on while I'm doing it. And I need to add in these photos into the gallery up top above my video screen looking at me, by the way. But anyway, so day 2, $99 gets you every print, don't forget. And there are only 25 slots available. So make sure you get in on it as soon as possible. And I think they're going to go fast. It looks that way. 5 a day means not too shabby, and we're kind of moving right along. So congratulations to those who have, and we got another one in the books. One last time, joeeverson.com/Christmas. All right, and that'll let you look at what we've currently done, what the rules are, what you're actually getting, and how to purchase and all that. $99. Yes, Valor Queen, there are, as far as I know, orders can come in, and I may have not checked the emails, but last I checked, there are 20 spots left out of the 25. So, and that's with the first, I guess we're on the second day now, but that was all almost within the first day. So heads up, heads up, heads up. All right. Oh, and here you go. You can take a quick peek. This is what it looks like. If you go to joeeverson.com/Christmas, you will see this one right here, and you will see all of, ooh, did you? Valor Queen, you just got one? Because that would mean that we're down to 19 then if you did. And a great, great value. Awesome. Congratulations. And Merry Christmas to you there. That's really cool. So I guess we're down, folks, down to 19 slots available. And that means Valor Queen's going to have one of those lower numbers penciled in and signed with the, I guess, possibly 6 of 25. So congratulations to you on an early purchase. And you better make them good. I know, no pressure, right? I think we've done pretty decent. Here is day 1. I'll end with this. We finished out day 1 here. Oh, you can't see. Let me get this out of the way so you can. There's our Santa. That was the first day. And then Grinch on the second day here. It'll be cropped in a little bit from that. As you saw, I did some border lines, by the way, just a heads up, on purpose. And I wanted to break into the borders there, the bleed lines, the paragraph there, not paragraph, whatever it is. What did I try to say? The borders. That'll be cut just a little bit, but his main image that you see here will be there, of course. Well, I hope they're good enough. I love you all. Thank you so much for stopping by. And we're going to do this again tomorrow because we're going on to day 3. Does anyone know what day 3 is? I actually don't have it right in front of me. And I think I know which one. I just want to double check. It is Home Alone. All right. So tomorrow we start with a actual real live people cinematic version, Home Alone. That'll be fun. So we'll put that into the list. Thanks again, everybody. I hope you have an awesome night. And I will see you tomorrow, possibly around the same time. Seems to be a good time. Maybe in the evening, we'll see. Thanks so much. Thank you, Gloria Jacob, Valor Queen, everyone else who stopped by. Thank you so much. Everseen, thank you for being here. John Garrison, Morgana, thanks for stopping by for a little bit. And everyone else, I love you all. Have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you soon. I'm going to be doing a live drawing every day for the first 12 days of Christmas. We are only offering this extremely limited series of 12 Giclée prints in an edition of 25. And yes, I'm sorry to say, the original drawings will not be for sale. Only the prints. If you're one of the lucky 25, you will receive an 8x10 Giclée print unframed. With this collection being so special, I'm definitely going to make COAs, certificates of authenticity, for each print, and they'll also be signed and numbered. They'll only be that limited series, and that's it. Because it's first come, first serve, you will receive the number in the edition based on when you purchase. Once they're gone, they are gone, so don't wait until day 12 to buy. You'll be able to see each artwork as it's created and uploaded then to the website and social media, so make sure you check those out. I'm really looking forward to doing this throughout the next 12 days of Christmas. I hope that you all have a wonderful holiday, and I love you all. Hope to see you soon, and good luck. Ching, 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 dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. All right.